It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Let's talk about the 5-tank team. I want to give a big shout out to somebody. I'm not going to say who it is again because I don't want to get their account messed up. Let's show off this screenshot right here. This is bothersome to me, and I don't like this situation as it is, because I mean, this is just tough. This is just tough. You know, yesterday Mike gave me a team. He's like, how do I defeat this team? Corvus Rufus, Julius, Astaroth, Martha, 5-tank team. How do I beat it? And there's a bot that just tells us these teams have a chance of defeating that team. A 99.67% chance if you use Jorgen, Zisha, Phobos, Dorian, and Lilith. You don't have those heroes? Okay, here's 5 other heroes that you might have. Cleaver, Anvari, Kira, Dorian, Fafnir. I guess Dorian is a little bit of an overlap there, right? And you can see all of this. You have a 91% all the way up to a 99, almost 100% chance to win. Obviously, the twins there at the top. I'm not sure why that was thrown in there, but yeah, this is some kind of war bot. I don't know what the name of the bot is. It's some kind of plugin that a Discord user sent me a screenshot of. And while I'm not saying all of this specifically to talk about this 5-tank team in particular, but this just goes to show you how broken the high end of Hero Wars is. And, you know, something that I haven't really talked about a lot recently, but still should be talked about quite a bit, is too often you see people talk about things in a vacuum. I'm guilty of it. Talking about max testing stuff, other content creators with maxed accounts showing you videos, meta teams beating meta teams, and this team beats that team and all of that. When the vast majority of us will never be able to compete at this level because we're not willing to spend thousands of dollars, literal thousands of dollars per month, right? We see the financial documents for Nexters, and we talk about how, you know, the average spending player spends $120 something a month. That is not these players. That is not these players. There are plenty of players that have one or more maxed teams, right? You got a Twins, Faceless, Celeste, Helios team. There's one team. The next team, that Jorgen, Zisha, Phobos team, there's another team right there. And I'm sure you could build a third team out of this mix somewhere, right? And there's 15 heroes that it takes to get maxed. How long does it take? How long does it take to max 15 heroes? How much money does it take to max 15 heroes? It's like 10 grand, right? I know on Facebook and web, if you rush it, if you push it, and you don't take your time building, it's like $900 per hero to max a hero. It takes like $900 per hero, and that's including buying bundles for Ascension, emeralds into Outland chests, artifact chests, which there's a discount on, by the way, right now. I don't think these plugins consider things like timings and dodge and alt. Yusuf, this is an aggregate. This is an aggregate test. These simulations have been run hundreds, if not thousands of times. While it doesn't take into account dodge and crits and all of that, it is close enough based on running a ton of simulations, right? So you have this tool which tells you the answer. So when you get to the end, when you spend all this money, you get to the end, this is what you're met with. No matter what cute team you come up with, no matter what interesting line that you come up with because they're your favorite heroes or because somebody like me told you to level them, this is what's dominating the top 1% of Hero Wars Mobile. And if not for the random buffs, if not for the buffs on the towers in Clash of Worlds, that would be the same thing that we're dealing with. But even then, the simulations can include those as well. Is it even possible to max level in a day? Yes, it is. Anyway, this makes me sad about the end game. But what doesn't make me sad is the fact that none of you, some of you are, most of you are not going to ever have to deal with this because you're never going to have whole clumps of heroes that are maxed out. So I'm sad. Got to level up this Judge Orion team. Pretty excited about it. Not that it's not instantly able to be defeated just by some random person looking at a bot, but, you know, whatever. I'm a little salty about it, guys. I'm a little salty about it. Like, I know it exists, and I've known it's existed for a long time. I guess I was able to get my Julius to Orange 2, you know. The skin isn't maxed, I'm still a ways away, but, it's just, I don't know. It's all right. It's all right.